This show is brought to you by Manscaped. Use the code AFTV for 20% off your order and free shipping at manscaped.com. AFTV had a little dance there, had a little skip.
Little step in there, like, you know. I won't sing the song, I won't sing it while I was singing it, but listen, we've done them. We've put them, like, you know, most cockiest club, team, supporters, everything about them. And we put it to bed today.
Back
like,
in
you
their box.
Put them back in there, like, you know. As Ty says, you know, put a fork in it because they're done. You know what I mean? Like, I love it. I love that saying, and it's great. Great result. I thought we played really, really well today. Lots of things you could pick, you can say was wrong about it, whatever. I don't care. It was about getting a result.
You know what, right? Up until about the last 10 minutes, it was total domination by Arsenal. Obviously, the last 10 minutes, they actually played better when they went down to 10 men because they just, obviously, they needed to do something. They just threw the kitchen sink at it. But we still defended well. It was only really, you know, from set pieces that they nearly scored. Yeah,
you know, I have to say, you know, I mean, if you was a Spurs fan today, you'd be disappointed the way they set up and play it, you know, as, you know,
unbelievable.
Playing a mid-table Arsenal team, not at our best, and come and play like that is you know, he's not good. But you keep with Jose, you know, tell him to keep looking up, looking down, whatever he wants to do. You know what I mean? Like, but at the end of the day, you can look at whatever you like, Jose. But that's a mid-table Arsenal team, and you come and park the bus, and you still didn't win. So there you go. There you go. Great, isn't it?
Great. Who do you pick out for special mentions in the game? I mean, there was a lot of very good performances by Arsenal players. Tierney, I thought Smith Rowe had a great game. Odegaard got a goal, a bit of a deflected goal, but he had a great game. I mean, there were so many good performances right around the pitch.
Yeah, I have to say that. But first of all, I've got to say, you know, Gareth Bale's got to learn to start. He's got to work on his putting now. You know, that's what he's got to do. Like, you know, get yourself on the putting green, Gareth. You know what I mean? Because, you know, he was put to bed tonight. He's done now. Put a fork in him because he's done and all, like, you know what I mean? So, absolutely wonderful, like, you know. But no, Smith Rowe today. Let's get serious now. Smith Rowe, absolutely outstanding. Absolutely.
Knows what a derby's all about. As an Arsenal guy, come through the ranks, Arsenal supporter, he knows what it's all about, doesn't he?
You know, I said before the game, when I look at the team, you know, you're thinking, well, if I was Pepe, I'd be upset and all that. What he's done today, Smith Rowe, has just proved the manager right by putting him in there. He was absolutely, you know, Doherty, like, you know what I mean? He wants to, you know, maybe he wants to give up and start a new game because I'll tell you what, he was absolutely roasted today. I don't know, you know, I suppose he's still spinning. You know, we call our spinning top. Who do we call spinning top? Danny Ceballos. Well, there's a new spinning top for you, like, no. But he was super. But also, Odegaard today was fantastic in that role. I'll tell you what I'm going to say about him. He's come in, hardly any football, and he's come into the Premier League, and he's smashing it at the moment. Like, you know, playing really, really well.
2 goals in 2 games.
Two goals in 2 games. You know, whenever you get a goal against them down the road, you're going to be liked. And I thought today, I think it's a real testament of how good a player he is because people say, you've got to have time to adjust to the Premier League. He hasn't had time to adjust to it. He's come straight in it and been fantastic.
And we imposed our style of football upon them, didn't we? I mean, right from the start of the game, we've seen Arsenal do that about the last sort of 4 or 5 games, going right back to Wolves. Yeah. Ever since you sort of got Smith Rowe, you've got Smith Rowe and Odegaard, those options. You've seen Arsenal, he's looking in every game now to get on the front. I think the only game when he didn't was when we played City. But the other games he's looking to get on the front foot.
Yeah, he's done it exceptionally well. And I'll tell you what I've liked about the Arsenal team, he's been confident. You know, like you look at the Leicester game, I didn't feel there was any The only danger we was in today was of our own doing.
Yeah.
But I will say
giving away free kicks.
Giving away silly free kicks. I will say this, you know, I ain't going to go overboard about the possession and everything like that because that's how Spurs play. They allow you to have all of that play like they did at White Hart Lane. And then when we lose a game, people will turn around and saying, well, we've had so much possession and all that. That's the way they play. That's how they play. But today, going from that game to this game, we looked like we could open them up on more than one occasion. You know, we made more chances. You know, like if we'd have been playing with the same sort of style and the way we played it at White Hart Lane, we'd still be there and we hadn't scored. But today, even when we went 1-0 down, I know like you was losing a bit in there, like, but I felt there was always a chance that we could maybe nick something, like, you know. And I have to say, Gabriel, I've got to say about him like today, absolutely fantastic. And David Luiz. David Luiz gets a little bit of stick, but he was superb today. And we defend it, and that gives you the platform then to go into midfield and then to go up front. Now I've listened to all the fan chats and all the Spurs people saying how good that Dembele is, whatever his name is, Dembele, how great he is today, like, you know. Well, he, you know, Granit Xhaka gets a lot of criticism. Yeah, he absolutely rolled all over him today. You know what I mean, mate? In the end, had to go off. They've had to bring off Gareth Bale to get Sissoko in there to get on the strength of that. Partey and Xhaka were superb in there today. Yeah. Partey, I'll be honest, tired towards the end because he's not fit. Once we get this guy fit and raring to go, we've got a player on our hands. And Granit Xhaka today takes a lot of criticism.
He plays so much better with Partey, isn't it? It just simplifies his role.
Without Dan today, I don't care. You know, he's got a lot of haters at Arsenal, you know, and rightly so for what he's done and all that. By doing what he's done against them today, I think a few would have forgiven him a little bit, like, you know.
All right, so listen, big win. Now just get the job completed on Thursday. Yeah. We've got West Ham next weekend. That'll be a tough game. But listen.
Well, West Ham the best team in London, aren't they? Like, you know,
they are, yeah.
So,
yeah.
You know, it's going to be a tough game.
You know what, right?
Two
tough games in a matter of days, and we've got through both of them.
Yeah. So the greatest thing about it, Robbie, I'll tell you this now, is we got the 3 goals on Thursday. We could really concentrate on this game. We may be out an hour, just you know, change it over a little bit today and then go again at West Ham because, you know, another big London rival. We want to do well against them. So that's the one there. You know, rest a few players now, bring in a couple of players. But listen, you know, like someone like Murray's been absolutely fantastic for us this season when he's come in. We weren't even in the squad today. So we are improving. We are getting better and better. Played really well today. I'm not going to go too over a ball a bit because, you know, let's be honest, that there today, you know, if that team can think it can get to top 4, you know, that's a poor Spurs side today, you know what I mean? Like, once you know, like Song went off injured, that was a great bonus for us. I have to say that, like, you know, a great thing for us that he went off injured, and because he's dangerous.
Lamella did come on and score.
Lamella come on and done well, but look at him, he's a liability. But the other thing is, if Harry Kane does not perform in that team, then they're going to struggle. So I'm not going to go too overboard. That was an average Spurs team that we've disposed of. You know, if you have a look at it, I don't feel. Can you remember the last time we absolutely dominated a North London? Not even at our very, very best.
No, North London derbies is normally they've had quite a few chances. We've had a few, but this was no Tottenham fan can argue that we didn't deserve.
Even in our invincibles, even when we was the best team in the country, I've never seen Arsenal dominate a game like that. As much as that, you know, maybe the semi-final when we won 2-1 and probably the 3-0 when, you know, Thierry Henry decided to dance around Highbury. But other than that, I have not seen a total domination of a game. And when you think about it, this isn't the greatest Arsenal team that you've ever seen as well. So, you know, listen, I think we've got some real pluses to look at with the young kids coming through, you know. And Will, just one more thing I've got to say. Saka today come off at half time and wasn't really missed. And that is showing you that we're starting to hit the level. He's been our go-to guy this season, you know. He come off at half time and we didn't really need him. So that's, you know, great. So great. Look, listen, it's always great to beat them, you know what I mean? Like, for me, you know, it's
won't be too many of them around the shop.
No, I'll have a quiet day tomorrow. I might even have a lay in, like, you know what I mean? There you go.